You, okay there, Ed?
That girl there, she got me thinking, Mason. What if we're all just somebody's side character in their own grand story?
I wouldn't worry about it, Mr. Murdoch. Everyone is the hero of their own story.
Yeah, Alistair, but, sometimes I feel even less than that.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I feel like we're all just not real. Like we're all just the manifestations of a collective daydream collaborated together by some cruel, uncaring god who uses others for his own personal and financial gain. I mean, what if we're nothing but digital pieces on an artificial game board put here for some grand and sudden punchline? I mean, what if this uncaring god stayed up too late to write a joke, gave up halfway through, and just relied on us to sell his bits for him? I mean...
Mr. Murdoch, don't be ridiculous.
Pledge to our Patreon! Seems to be around. At least no one wants to stop you. You walk west. That's right, true west. You walk west to the edge of Wild Colony and step outside, and you get into like the decontamination zone, and you are offered hazmat suits, but Alistair, working his like psychic magic, actually does not require that, because in fact, bit of lore information, Alistair, while in a radiated zone, you are empowered.
All right, awesome.
Because the way psychics work in Pokemon is they're more about the natural forces in the world. You manipulate the world around you, and since there is a like poison like in the air that's that like radiates on the edge of like disaster and not disaster, all of your stats are increased by 1 combat stage.
All right, awesome. So I notify the other people that I am perfectly capable of handling this kind of situation. And actually, in fact, this particular energy actually gives me benefits.
That's good.
My God, Alistair, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm not going anywhere immediately, but of course later on, I probably have other things to do. But we have one.
Radiation will kill you. Don't you understand?
He's saying that his powers are drawn from the radiation, so he's fine.
Wait, you have powers?
Yes, I do.
Yes, he's a psychic, Ed.
Wait, you're a
My
psychic?
teammate was dumb.
That is correct. I am in fact a psychic. I've had specialized training to hone my skills.
The world sure has changed since I was a young Pokemon master.
There have been psychics in this world since the beginning of recorded history, Ed.
That's Officer Murdoch to you. Let's go.
You guys step out, and a dune buggy is waiting for you. I'm guessing Mason would be the driver?
I suppose.
Well, I can't drive.
Murdoch stepping up.
Capturing legendary Pokemon, savior of the world, cannot drive.
I don't need to drive. I have a Giratina. Actually, I surf around on my blah blah blah.
On my blah blah blah.
I can't remember what the actual name is. I just call them Deckins.
Sandseal. This is
That's the one.
You guys head on out into the desert, and thanks to riding on a dune buggy, normally it would take a couple days to traverse the desert, but due to Mason's, well, let's see how awesome Mason drives. Roll.
Oh, God.
Roll a 1d20 plus 6.
I clicked, did it
That
roll
works.
automatically?
You got a
Huh?
21.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good. I was gonna be like, I hope you don't jinx it and I like crash us.
You just ramp on over. You're actually kind of having a good time, like hitting the dunes, catching a lot of air, and then like surfing along the sands. If you want, you can have like some kind of conversation, or yeah, whatever you want. It just will take you a couple hours to get there.
Wait, this is awesome.
Yes, I do
So-
in fact believe we are having an adventure right now. A road trip, I believe.
of sense. Yeah. I mean, actually, I kind of want to poke at Giratina and be like, just how dead is this place?
Chibitina looks around and just looks back, and he can't smile per se, but his cheeks perk up.
Yeah, pretty dead. Yeah.
Quite the.
So this team.
Note going on. Suspect in hand, danger ahead of us. Apparently a psychic in the back seat. My God.
You keep calling me a suspect. I'm gonna smack you.
Also, I am not apparently a psychic. I am in fact a psychic.
All right.
This team that we're chasing, they're messing with alternate dimensions.
Messing with, discovering, trying to lead other dimensions into ours, world-ending crap, Ultra Beast invasions, you name it.
I've experienced with the Ultra Beast invasions, but
yeah.
I imagine actually at this point, if we're on our own and there's nobody else in the desert, right?
Yes, there are. You do know that there's at least 3 shaman working with the international police, and they are combing the desert looking for survivors and or attempting to basically scrub the area.
I'll probably have Boxer would probably be in the Jeep, like having his head out the window like a dog.
Actually, I do want to be keeping an eye out on any graveyard, because this could be.
I don't know what I'd want to type shift him to. I'll go electric.
All right, you pull up to a crater. This is totally a crater. Pretend it's a crater. Whoa, it's huge.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Fancy nuclear power plant.
I'm gonna kind of grimace a little bit because that's definitely different from the last time I saw it.
You guys approach and get out of the vehicle. What do you do?
Look
So
for
this
a
is
secret facility.
so we're supposed to be burrowing, right?
Correct.
Well, the way we got out of it last time is we had to bury ourselves underground and go through an underground tunnel to kind of and basically dig our way back to the town.
Interesting.
I gesture to Ed. And what's your hippo's name, Eric?
His Pikachu.
Pikachu? You named him Pikachu.
All right, 1 second.
Really?
Alistair has the phasing ability, which means he can phase through any matter and bring any amount of people with him. And thanks to an item he has, he does not suffer the hit point loss for that.
Okay.
Oh, that's convenient.
So I let them know it's as long as we have a general area, which I believe this is it, I can phase through objects. So it is possible I could phase into this space.
What the hell?
That might be the best way to do. I would just
Oh my God.
It allows me to pass through physical material.
The things
I mean,
I
that
do
sounds-
for my job.
If
All
we're
right,
keeping
now
this covert. Sounds like the best option.
Ooh, a stealth mission. Otacon, I'm ready.
All right, you guys step into the crater, and you all grab onto Alistair's shoulders, I suppose.
I just hold out a hand, and I'm just don't. I hold out the 2 hands, and I'm just okay, just grab on. Just don't touch my shoulders or body. Don't get too close. That's
I put my hand on his hair, his perfect.
Okay, no, I kind of don't know.
Listen, Alistair, I am your superior officer, and I want to put my hand.
He's
on
not
that
even.
chrome dome of yours. All right.
If you believe that will help the investigation, then
Ed, respect his
So be
personal
it.
space.
I do.
I trust your judgment.
We're paying good money to have him here. Just respect his personal space.
Mason.
You all grab hands, and Alistair sinks you into the earth. You then, through a weird sensation, start falling through the ground. Now, so you guys are down here. Did you see that ping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walk inside, and you come out the other end of an elevator that no longer sinks into the earth. You suspect that you might be over a mile underground, and you walk into this area that is just degraded and faded with time. Not only that, it seems like there's some, from what you can see, it looks like dried blood on the walls.
That's great.
Everyone
going
get
to-
behind.
I'm gonna have Boxer out.
Oh, is it that time?
We don't know what we're gonna find in here. Can't resize him. Why are you not letting me resize him, game?
Is he too big or too small?
Just a bit too. He's towering over me right now. Okay, that's better.
They're pretty huge.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'll bring out Zug Zug.
All right.
We're in a small hallway. Would he fit?
I asked if it was time. You said yes.
No, not time for that.
Jay,
We all get crushed against a wall.
a familiar-looking Guzzlord appears, and
Nightmares!
he waves a tentacle at you and like actually says hi.
Hey,
Oh.
Zug Zug. I will
How
tell you.
did you even?
I ask myself this question every day.
Zug Zug appeared to me while I was on patrol at a local school.
God, kids had to deal with that thing?
No, they didn't, because as soon as he appeared, I approached the suspect, one hand on Maglite, the other hand out, as a show of stop, and he proceeded to continue waving hi, so I beat him with my Maglite, and we've been friends ever since.
Fascinating! Wow, I thought I had weird relationships with Pokemon.
So, Zug Zug, I'm gonna need you to cover our booties.
I lean over to her. I'm like, that's why we keep him around. We just want to make sure he doesn't eat a town or something. Can't really let him go on his own.
What's that, Mason?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Remember.
Zug Zug crouches down real low and says hi.
There you go, buddy. I've taught you well. You're doing
I...
All right. How do you want to proceed?
Have you seen this before?
A Guzzlord? Yes. And I almost got eaten by one once.
Oh.
He does have quite the appetite. All right. The best approach.
They're supposed to have an appetite. Anyway, let's just be careful in here. There could still be that Rotom was crazy. He might not be the only one. There was a lot of dead around here, and now there's even more than before.
Yeah, I understand. So we should split the party.
No!
In unison.
Well, hey, this is a democracy, so all right.
First off, the only reason we're not irradiated to hell is because we're with Alistair. We do not split the party.
I was gonna go with Alistair.
Among other reasons.
All right. I will. I'll take that into consideration, and upon further review, I have decided we will stick together. So.
Can I have Spirit out, please?
You pull out Spirit Tomb. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm just checking my random Pokemon list. I think I got some. Okay, we're good.
Alistair, what Pokemon do you have?
Sorry?
I'm thinking about which one to pop out right now. I'm thinking my Ghastly, maybe.
Yeah, if we're assuming there's a lot of dead in the area, a ghost or
Oh yeah, I'll pull out Ghastly.
I see Tiny.
I'm fixing that. Give me a second.
I'm pulling out Shadow.
When Spirit and the Ghastly both come out, they both enlarge a little bit and seem slightly empowered.
That's a good sign.
It's at this time that I'm realizing, I might not be the best for this, because one of my Pokemon, my two mainstay Pokemon are a Psychic and a Fighting type. So...
Actually, I gave Mason the ability to teach Odor Sleuth.
Oh.
He also, as a daily ×4, can have his Pokemon just use Odor Sleuth as a trainer action.
Oh, cool. That actually would be nice then.
Mm-hmm.
I might keep Boxer out instead of Snowball or Napoleon though, because if I'm assuming these guys are messing with alternate dimensions, and she mentioned that Ultra Beasts are kind of a thing, I feel like Still Valley's a good choice right now.
All right, so how do you want to proceed?